This video is sponsored by Bug Baffler.
Good afternoon, beekeepers and bee enthusiasts. How are you doing? It's another great day at the farm. And we are hanging out. And as you can see, we have landed our first swarm of the 2025 season. Now, we caught these bees about 4 or 5 days ago, and I came out to take a look at them, and I was just so shocked to see them. I was so excited. And looking from the front, you could tell this is an active colony, and this is a big swarm, okay? Because right now with the hot weather as it is, I know all of you are going through some really hot weather right now, but a lot of bees are on the outside. They're doing a technique called washboarding, and I'm not quite sure why they do that, but they are washboarding, and they are doing that, and they're basically keeping bees on the outside to kind of, I guess, reduce the heat on the inside of the swarm hive. So there's a lot of bees here, and we can tell by this that the bees are doing really good. Okay, this is an active colony. I'm seeing pollen come into the hive and entering the hive. And whenever you catch new bees, it's always good to see if you can see pollen coming in. And that lets you know that they are now collecting resources and that the colony is doing good. So it definitely looks good that there's pollen coming in. These bees are doing good. I'm able to stand near the bees and they're not bugging me too much. They're not really harassing me or anything like that. And that lets me know that, they're not Africanized bees or anything like that. And that's a good thing. So these bees are doing good. They're populated. It's a big colony. And here in about 2.5 weeks or so, we are going to take this colony and move them to a main hive right outside the swarm hive. Now, the reason why we're waiting nearly 3 weeks to move them down is because they just moved into this hive, and we want them to build comb on the inside and start laying brood. Now, if you allow your bees to build comb and lay brood on the inside of the swarm hive, then they are a lot less likely to abscond when you move them to a main hive. If you don't know what abscond means, it's when the entire colony gets stressed out and they basically leave their home. And we don't want that. We want them to stay put. So if we basically give them time to build comb and lay brood, they're much more likely to stay in the hive and stay put, and that's what we want. So we're going to get them moved to a nice, beautiful hive. If you remember, it's that white hive with the French script on the outside. We're going to reuse that at this location, and it should be a great home. I know they're going to enjoy it, and it'll be good to go. Now, if you notice, while I'm sitting here hanging outside these bees, I am using a bug baffler suit to keep me protected from insect bites and stings. Now, the bug baffler suit is awesome for beekeeping. It's good for camping, or if you're just outdoors and you're trying to keep the gnats off you or anything like that, the bug baffler does really good. It's a really good suit. I've been using this suit for over 5 years. I've really enjoyed it, and the owners are very nice people. They make these suits right here in the United States over in New Hampshire, and they do a really good job at making them. And if you go to bugbaffler.com, you can get you a suit like this or other suits and all kinds of great products from their website. Now go to their website, bugbaffler.com, and use SecureAcres5 in the discount code section of the checkout area, and you can get a 5% discount on any of their products. Go there, use SecureAcres5 in the discount code section, and get you a discount, get you a suit just like this. And if you're beekeeping, if you're camping, if you're just outside enjoying the outdoors, but you don't want a lot of gnats on you, I've actually got gnats around my face right now, but the Bug Baffler suit's keeping them off me. This is a great suit. We know you're gonna love it. Go to bugbaffler.com and get you a suit right now. So these bees are doing good, and they're active. You know, it's good to see this many bees, and it lets us know there's a strong colony on the inside. And that makes me so excited to move these bees. And like I said, in about 2.5 weeks, we're gonna move these bees to a main hive and get them into a nice, beautiful main hive where they can be there permanently, and it should be good. And you know, they're being very polite to me. They're not really buzzing me a bunch right now, and that's great. So we know these bees are good to go, and you know, that's all we can hope for right now. You know, remember my last video I made, I was talking about how, hey, we haven't caught any swarms yet, but you gotta be patient. You know, you can't give up on it. You just gotta wait around for it, and eventually the bees come. And you know, sometimes you don't catch any bees in the season, and that just happens, but you can't get frustrated over it. You just gotta be patient for the bees, and eventually they will come. And yeah, we had a beautiful colony move in, and I can't wait to get these bees moved over to a main hive. It'll make a great video. There's gonna be bees everywhere, but it'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, we're really happy about this colony. They're very active. I can tell that by the amount of bees on the outside. There's a lot of bees in this colony. I'm sure this swarm hive is gonna be very heavy. Oh, and one thing I forgot to mention, if you remember, we use this swarm hive with our French cleat system that we got from Roy and Shirley over at R&S Bees. They gave us this French cleat system, which is a mount, which basically means we don't have to use a ratchet strap around the hive. So we can just mount the hive on the French cleat. You're gonna see me, I'm basically just gonna lift it off and take it down, and it's gonna be as easy as that. So it'll be really cool. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Look for it in about 2.5 to 3 weeks from now. We're gonna be making our video, moving the bees. It should be really fun. I can't wait for it. And yeah, we hope you and your family are doing good. Hey, this weather has been hot, okay? And the best thing you can do in hot weather is hydrate. So make sure you're drinking plenty of water in this hot weather. Don't get dehydrated and pass out. That's the last thing you want. Make sure you get plenty of water, stay hydrated, and your body will appreciate you for it, and you'll do a lot better. So hope you and your family are doing good, and until next time, we'll see you soon.